Greetings everyone and welcome back to another episode here on Ragnarok. And in today's episode, all that breeding that we've been kind of putting off to the side a little bit here and there. Been doing a lot of taming. I've tamed quite a few things recently, a lot of RGs and stuff, and making good progress on, new stats and everything. But there comes a time when you actually have to do all the breeding. I thought I was going to hit that tree. And, I think we'll start on that today. So I've been making a breeding area within the cave. I'll show you that. And I think we'll get started on the Rex breeding at least, because that's the only one we're really ready for. I think some things need a few more, I want to try a little bit more, but I don't know, maybe sabers, we can start on that. Yeah, sabers, but sabers are pretty annoying because the babies always get stuck in the mother's butt all the time. They just grow there. So yeah, as we make one swing around the castle here, I think that is what we're going to do today. Ragnar the Red following us. Very nicely, very nice. And right inside. Oh, nice shot, Ragnar. Good. Can you just land right there, please? Yeah, just right there. Whenever you're... Yeah, there you go. Alright, cool. Alright, great. I think I got most stuff squared away. We've got more foundations crafting, which I need because, the area inside the cave where it's at is a bit rumply. And sometimes there's huge cracks. They don't look so huge when you're riding on the back of a mount, but I fall through them a lot. Let me see if they're done. Yeah, they look done. So I think I got like 160 foundations, quite a lot. So I need something to carry it over there. Might have to take 2 trips. Dude, get your big butt out of the way, Ragnar the Red. Jeez, man. Oh yeah, I did forget that I have a teleporting station in there now. I could have used that. But yeah, so this is what we call the breeding caves. And yesterday I was playing and I was building this over here, and I was like installing the water system and everything. There's still a few more things I forgot to install, like a feeding trough. That would be important. But yeah, there were quite a few RGs out here. There were like maybe 4 or 5 RGs like that, and there was a 168, and I was thinking about taming it, and I was building in there, and I came out and there was an RG explosion out here. There was like, I don't know how many RGs, there must have been like 12 or something like that. Like just all of a sudden, like the RG population at least doubled in numbers, and there were 3 max level RGs in there, in the group. And I tamed all 3 of them. And we got, actually, I was surprised, we got, maybe I just kept one of them. So on one of them we got a new better health and a new better melee, which, that was amazing. I wasn't even sure we'd ever get that. Alright, so you can hold the stone foundations for now. And here we are. Alright, so aloes are here. I sent them here earlier. I have the Rexes over there. That's where I'm going to put the new foundations, because this place... Yeah, I want to put the Rexes over here just for, laying eggs. And shuffling them around and stuff like that. They don't need to be in there because they're egg layers. So yeah, that's the breeding chambers up there. So of course, if it's a mammal or they lay live young, they're gonna have to be up in there. If they're not, they can just be... Oh, see, that's what I mean. That's just fall down into these gutters. I don't even see them. Oh my god. And I got the Gigas over there. That actually is a bit smoother over there. So yeah, so there's a lot of space in here. Like you could make an entire tribe base in here. it'd obviously be very crowded eventually with a lot of dinos and stuff. I mean, that's just 3 gigas right there. It's taking up that whole alleyway between the rocks. But yeah, so I'm going to put foundations here to make it my job a bit easier of getting around here, because I know I'm going to have to, you know, trade out Rexes and everything. And let me show you up in here. There's a generator. I've got the generator, and I've got cables going over there and over there, so that I've only got 3 ACs spaced out now, but that's probably all we'll need. You know, if I do need another one, you know, 2 ACs, that's not hard. I'll just go and grab another one and pop it on over. So yeah, this is where all the hatching will take place. I got the hatchery ready to go. But for now, there's 2 breeding chambers. There's this one over here, which is totally walled off. So these are large wooden cliff platforms. Yeah, they use the natural surroundings as walls as best I could, and then I've fenced in the rest. These are just regular gates, and then I got glass so I can see in. I might add a tint to that, and then these are. Oh my god. These are dynamic gates, and I've put them, and I actually put them in first before I put these around them, because I wasn't sure where they were going to go, because I didn't want to make, you know, too many. I didn't want to do them all like that. So I went these, and I was pretty sure like these were 3 walls high. I always thought these were 2 by 3. But no, they're 2 by 4. I don't know why I can't remember that. So I made these 4 by 3, thinking that would be the height. Yeah, so I don't know. I should have made them 1 higher, but you can't like pick them up and change them. Like once you make them, the only thing you can do is just demolish them and get half your resources back. So I think I'll just leave them. I don't know. You can always make them again later. And up here, there's another platform up here. I haven't put walls around it, but actually this platform is kind of on a column there, so I can actually walk all the way around the entire platform. Like this edge is narrow here, but there's a lot of space up there. I just need to find a way to get there. I'll probably make a ladder here, and if I can, a staircase here that dinos can go up, but this is pretty steep. You know, that's going to be a little bit difficult, especially if I want to make it like too wide. Over here, I've had to block this off because it is not steep, and I could possibly make a, you know, a 2 wide staircase going up here, and then yeah, so here it is right up here. Yeah, and we could do more breeding up here. Yeah, I mean, of course, in here you got quite a bit of flat areas, flat enough to where you can, you know, lay foundations, like I did up there on that platform, and. Yeah, it's kind of difficult, you know, doing all the foundations to make a staircase up and down here, but that was definitely worth it because I need that. And, you know, you can make, you know, maybe just foundational areas here around, but I just decided to, you know, use more of the space. I forgot to get more food too. Yeah, so that is the chamber, so I'm going to I think I'm going to start hatching out Rex babies. What I want to do. Oh yeah, so the Christmas event has passed on my single-player game here, and I haven't taken Steam online yet, but my dinos, my mutated dinos with certain colors are still all white now. So I know that this is I'm pretty sure this is the mutated male here. Yeah, he's got 11 mutations on him to carry over, you know, but you know, that top part is supposed to be yellow and it's white. Yeah, all my mutated colors, I think, except for the Christmas color palette, have turned into white. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm either gonna have to fix it manually, or I don't know. I'll try to take Steam Online, see if there's some update that'll fix it. But yeah, that's the state of that right now. So this guy, he's going to. I still got the base male somewhere. All right, there's the base tech father. So I'll breed up more females because I need to do that anyways. I need to breed him anyways so that I need more females, and we need to start a health melee line. So we'll get our first health mutation. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna get started on in the night. So I'll see you later. Alright everybody, I have some news for you. So all these females are now grown up. I think I have 12 females now, and they bred, actually some of them, they weren't grown up at the time, but some of them bred up with the, the base male over here, and we produced a first health mutation, and it was a male, so here he is. He's actually breeding with all the 12 females that we got. And while that guy was growing up, I threw in the melee dude, and he was breeding with them, and we got our 12th melee. We got this male first, and then I kept hatching because, I don't know, I just thought get rid of the eggs, because I kind of wanted a female too. And we did, we got a female with the 12 melee mutations. Now you may be wondering, if you're like a breeder, why do I want a female? And it is because on Aberration I learned something about females. Of course, you always want to have a male because they can breed with, say, 12 females. and it seems like to me like they increase the radius at which a male can breed with a female. So I don't know when, maybe it was sometime while I was on Aberration or something, but yeah, so I have no problem. Like, I didn't really, I think I put too much effort into this than I needed, actually. But so this is the male, and some of these females are, the heads are nearby. The heads are all pretty close, but I mean, where the feet are. Whoa, the noise. I can't get out. It's a circle of fertilized eggs. Yeah, so I think they increased their radius on that. Anyways, so they're breeding up, and yeah, so why I want a female is because I noticed while I was on Aberration that while I was breeding my Megalosauruses and my Spinos for the Megalosaur and Spino army, that when I started keeping the females, sometimes you get the mutation you want on a female. Okay, you breed it back with the base, the unmutated male that you had originally until you get a male version, and then you raise that, and then you breed it with all of your females, right? That's the normal way. But you keep that female breeding, and I found that at least half of my further mutations, and this happened more than once, it happened several times, came not from the male with all the mutations stacked on it and the unmutated females, even though they were breeding. Like, I'd have 8 or so of them breeding, along with one female breeding with the original male, and over half the time my next mutation came from that one pair, the mutated female and the unmutated male. So yeah, that's why I wanted a female, because it seems to me that, because this happened again, and then it happened again, and then it happened again, I would get my mutation that I wanted stacked from the mutated female, unmutated male pair, before I got one from all of the females breeding with the mutated male. So yeah, that's why I'm doing that. And so yeah, so for the melee, we're gonna go on our 13th melee mutation, and that puts us at 707. Oh, that is loud. 707 melee damage for the mutations on the melee. And let's see, so what is it? I think it's over 14,000 for the health right now, right? So that's a first health mutation, and that's at 14,300. So I think that's pretty good, and we got really good base stats to work with the Tech Rexes. Yep, that's what's been happening. I'll catch you later, show you a bit more progress. In the meantime, toodles for now. Alright everyone, We've got our next melee mutation here. She is a female. On the health mutations, that girl right down there in the rocks, I think she's grown up by now. That's also a female, so we'll have to get a male version of that. And she's got the nice light blue there on the knees and the ribs. Alright, cool. So why don't you follow me? And yes, as you can probably see, I have painted everything. Well, most everything. It's mostly painted. I wonder if you can paint this. Yeah, so I've kind of matched my breeding outfit here a little bit. Although I have forest green on this one, and I don't have forest green on that one. I got the kind of a black and yellow scheme with some cyan accents going on. Is that I guess that's the black. Okay, black doesn't turn out really well on that. Yeah, that's black. Alright, so this one's ready to go. We gotta get everybody stop breeding, and then we can just check out those eggs. Just empty them onto the floor in a bag, or eat them, I don't know. And then so we'll breed this female with that male over there, and we'll get a male eventually. Drop you off the cliff with all the now defunct. I usually keep these guys around for a little while. Once one of these guys is like 2 stacks behind, meaning that it's not the one that was previously breeding, but the more previous one, and then I get rid of that one in case I have some mistake. And because if you somehow made a mistake in your vision or your judgment, and then you realize that, oh no, this isn't the mutated, it's not the mutated the way I wanted, or oh no. Right, there we go. Aha! He's up! Was she? Yeah, like, so this one, 2 health, so 14, 740. That's the second, so 1, 2, correct. 14, 740, and the previous male was at 1 health, 14, 300, so yes, that is now 2, and I can see that 14,300 now it's gone to 14,740, so I'm making sure that this is the actual thing that we need. Double checking, triple checking, because if I make a mistake and then I go, oh yeah, okay, I got it, and then start breeding. Yeah, so if you make a mistake and you start breeding, or you're raising this one and you go, okay, I've got it, and then you just kill the last one off, and then you find out that, oh, I've made a mistake. You've killed your entire breeding line off. You've let's see. We'll take this girl. Behavior disable mating, and we'll drop her down here. Yeah, and then you basically have to start your breeding line over. You might be at 15 stacked mutations, and then, you go, oh, I got a 16th one, and then, something's gone fuzzy in your brain at some point, and you realize you messed up. Well, then you're just going to have to start your entire breeding over again from 1 mutation. So yeah, don't do that. Double check, and then triple check, and then save like a backlog. So I should be able to kill off that 11 melee over there, that one on the left, yeah. And we should be safe. Alright, so I'm gonna put these, I'm gonna put the females on breeding. I think I might do both of them actually, yeah. Oh wait, no, the other one's not grown up yet. Never mind. Yeah. But first I gotta get rid of all the eggs, so I'll see you in the next bit, whenever that may be. I did forget to mention that, yeah, okay, so a little while ago I Yeah, when I download the new Christmas event, so colors on my mutated dinos change. Not every single color, but half or most of the colors. Yeah, so I was reading about it, and a lot of people who are playing single player or on custom servers, basically I think anybody who wasn't on official has or likely has the same problem. A lot of people have the same problem. So something like updated the way the color not the color regions, but the color IDs work, saying that it would it was to improve the way mods work with extra colors added to the palette by the mod, and I don't know, things like that. And that this is what would you say, collateral damage. This is just, you know, something that does happen whenever they do that, which has happened before. I was reading about 2 years ago. It seemed to have happened to people at that time too. So whenever they do one of these color updates, that probably seems to happen. So yeah, you have to manually fix everything. So I've manually fixed Jazara here, which I've named Jazara, and then I have to manually fix everything else, including Dragonborn. So yeah, yeah, this is how Jazara is supposed to look, and at least I think. I mean, that's pretty close, anyways. I think that the bottom color stayed on there, and I think the top two colors changed. And I think I've fixed it. I know it's this color on the main body, which is color region 0. The top color, I'm pretty sure it was a dark red, similar to the one on the bottom. I think I nailed it, but you know, I'm just going by memory. Yeah, so even like I think just yeah, it doesn't matter. Nothing would escape. You know, it doesn't matter that I haven't like logged on to Extinction during the whole, you know, time or anything. If I logged on to Extinction now, my mutated dino colors would be basically mostly all reset to a silvery gray color. So yeah, big pain in the oosie. Alright everybody, so a bit of an update here. So I've got eggs, you know, just barely coming along here. I've only got one. That is because I've only got one female breeding at the moment, because she got the 3rd health mutation. Yeah, so 15,180 is our 3rd one. So what I did was I hatched a few more eggs from her, and we've got another female and a male with the 3 health. Pop it in right here. Let's see, so he's adolescent, he's 71%, but you know, he's got some time. So this is our 14th melee mutation. They're now at 735. And so yeah, just waiting for these to grow up. Because yeah, still, you know, I'm getting quite a few of my mutations from the mutated females breeding with the unmutated, ooh, game freeze, unmutated father. So what I'm doing is breeding up 2 mutated females, hatching 2 of them, and then putting them with the father, in addition to the male breeding with the 12 females, and that's working out pretty good. I think recently about half of my mutations have been coming from, you know, that. Yeah, so here's the 3 health female that I got. She came from a mutated female with the 2 health and the base tech father. And that was while, of course, you know, we had everybody breeding at that time. That 3rd health mutation was quite long in the coming. It was a lot of egg hatching to get that. And yeah, as you can see, probably I have not only made a staircase here, but I have painted literally everything. So yeah, I thought, you know, everything looked a bit, you know, drab and kind of gray and stone-ish, and, you know, in here, like, you know, a lot of stones. So I thought I'd add some greenery, yeah, and so that's what I did. You know, looks like they're out on the prairie, right? And then adding a dash of color here to match my Freddie Mercury jumpsuit. And then I got an S Plus nanny here, which yes, I gave her the Christmas gear, which actually turns out I don't remember this being in the Christmas gear. This looks like some sort of Hawaiian swimsuit, you know, but maybe I just forgot. I thought they were all like chibis and stuff, but whatever. I don't know. Like, this is not. This is the. I don't know, what is it? It's the primitive Dino ornament swim bottom, you know, and it is it's totally different when my character wears it, but when, you know, the nanny wears it, it's totally different. I don't know, so I use that. I don't use that actually very much at all. I always forget about it. That's the reason I always forget. I did all of Scorched Earth without using the nanny. I did almost all of Aberration without using the nanny. It was only like my very final army after the first one died that I actually brought out the nanny. I was like, oh yeah, there's like a nanny that automatically imprints and stuff. So I just, I used it at the final thing. But what I did was, because I wanted mate boosting on Jazara up there, because she was taking 2 hits to kill all the baby Rexes, you know. And I wanted it done in 1 hit. So I brought in this guy for mate boosting. And I imprinted him, so and I fixed his colors too, so that's the color he came out with. Yeah, so cool stuff. Things are coming along. I've got a feeding trough full of cooked prime meat for everyone to snack on while they're, you know, mating away or just waiting for their chance for the mating party. Yeah, so basically just waiting on those 2, and I got one more thing to show you before we end this hopefully short episode. I have, if you look down here, I have a secret room under the stand here, so, you know, you can go in here, and look, it's a secret passage underneath the breeding platform. And there you go, you can walk in here. I don't know, maybe it's a hiding place in case you get raided or something, you know. You can, you know, underneath the catacombs under the breeding area here, maybe you can store some valuables and some chests under here. No one will find them. It serves no purpose at all, no. Alright. Open the hatch. Out we go. And there we are, yeah. Oh, and check it out. Yeah, right over here. Remember, on my Scorched Earth playthrough, I had an episode titled The Red Army Rises, and it had 2 color regions. Actually, it turns out, you know, with the whole weird color thing swapping and then everything changing, I went back to the Scorched Earth to check on my dinos there, and I went to check on the Rexes and see what color regions I wanted to fix. And actually, turns out, like, maybe 2 of the color regions disappeared, but it has like the bottom of the tail and the top of the tail disappeared, but the middle of the tail, which I thought were all the same colors, is the middle of the tail is still there. So that means that the middle of the tail was a slightly different red than the top and the bottom, I think. But I think it was near enough, makes no difference, you know. But the head, the ankle parts were kind of a sad looking red, but that's all I could get. The head was a different color. The head was like a darker, more maroon looking red. So I finally got a decent red for the head. And so I kept this one just for the head color. And we can finally fix the head later on when we are finished with all the mutations. Yeah, I don't think I'll have the blue head on there. Yeah. He's just gonna do a lot of mating and then go away. Alright, so that is the whole breeding cave, and what I'm going to be working on for probably quite a while now. Hopefully I'll be able to film some episodes, you know, between, I'll tell myself, give up, you know, just let it go for a bit, you know, make an interesting episode or something like that. But, you know, this is a big part of the playthrough, and so I wanted to make a hopefully short episode about it. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my, or at least, you know, maybe got some good ideas from my kind of crazy breeding area here. and give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate that very much, and I bid you all farewell for now. Goodbye.